Good evening, class. This is Valencia Gray once again, and this time I will be talking about the Kentucky Bar Association versus McDaniel case. And within this case, it states on August the 2nd, 2004, the Commission of Kentucky Bar Association filed 5 different count charges against Rodney McDaniel. But the count charges that we will be focused on the most is count number 2, because Rodney McDaniel broke Rule 3.2, which is failure to make reasonable efforts to expedite litigations consistent with the interests of his client. And we're going to take a look at the American Bar Association rule for that, which also states a lawyer shall make reasonable efforts to expedite litigations consistent with the interests of the client. And for some reason, the Tennessee Rules of Professional Conduct only states the first part, which is a lawyer shall make reasonable efforts to expedite litigations, and it leaves off the second part where it states to consist with the interests of the client. I'm unsure of why. That is very odd to me, because the Kentucky Bar Association Rules of Professional Conduct also states the same as the ABA, which is a lawyer shall make reasonable efforts to expedite litigations consist with the interests of the client. And with that being said, I'm going to go back and give you details of the case to show you just how he disregarded this rule. So, Rodney McDaniel was the attorney of 8 different prisoners that filed civil rights complaints against him against the Franklin Cove Correctional Complex, October 2001. March 2002, the court requested that Mr. Rodney McDaniel meet with the opposing counsel for joint status conference report. In August, within the same year, the inmate served him with discovery requests. The inmates asked for their charges to be dismissed due to Mr. McDaniel's failure to respond to the request back in August. This also was during the same year, but in December. And on January the 7th, 2003, the court dismissed the case for failure to answer to the discovery request. And now, Rodney McDaniel finally answered to the court on January the 21st, 2003, and he claimed he was busy. So he asked the court to order a sanction against him and also to be approved with a new deadline. The court ended up granting him with his needs that he asked for. And on June 2003, the inmates decided to file another motion to dismiss because the fact still remained that Mr. McDaniel never responded to the discovery request. So with that being said, the case was dismissed. And Rodney McDaniel was found guilty on 4 of those accounts, each one of the accounts being Rule 3.2 that he broke, and he was suspended for 30 days.